Hello again and welcome back. And it is so good to be back. You ready? Okay, today's question of the day, well, actually, it's sort of like the question of the week. And considering it's mid-September already, which is amazing how time flies, here's the question. What is your favorite fall activity? Think about it. I know, fall is so awesome. There's people who like football, putting on that cozy sweater for the first time. Ooh, the last fire with some s'mores before it gets too cold. Remember, the answer is yours. The challenge, as always, is how you creatively express your answer. So go ahead, be brilliant. Now I know it's been a while because we were a little light on the responses. So remember, here is how you submit. And once again, I'd like to welcome back one of our amazing educators, Stephanie Phillips, here to give some more tips and tricks on getting back to school. Stephanie?
One of the most important things that we can do as a team of educators, a team of teachers, a team of parents and students is to help our students engage in the learning opportunities and feel happy about it. And this is so challenging, especially when there's such an emphasis on academics. But in order to bring the joy factor to learning, I'd recommend that the students and the parents have a conversation about the students' interests. So if the student is really into cooking, we can frame a lesson around measurement and time. Or if the student likes Legos, we can work on counting. Something that I find myself doing too with students is sitting outside and using chalk. So we can use chalk to spell words, we can write stories, we can draw pictures, and we can write our math problems outside on chalk or on a whiteboard. So letting the students drive their own learning with things that are interesting to them, I think is the best way to engage the students. I think also something creative that you could do, working on awareness of the community, is making a scavenger hunt. So it could be a nature scavenger hunt, and going around the neighborhood and looking for different objects would help the student promote independence. I think that this time is very difficult to be social as well, and so helping the students identify friends or teachers that they want to work with, and creating opportunities for the students to schedule a Zoom with their friends or a socially distanced play date would be really incentivizing and motivating to the students as well.
Thank you, Stephanie. I always love your ideas. And up next, we're going to give you a preview of some of our new programming, Natterdays. How fun is that?
Humpty Dumpty would have to fight a gigantic monster that can only be defeated by the power of eggs.
I love it.
Natterdays is designed for those students who have so many things they want to share, their ideas and their topics and their passions, but might need a little structure on how to bring that into conversation. It's been a great addition to our Sandbox programming. And here's how you register. It feels so good to be back with you, because that's why we're here, to stay connected through creativity and through shared experience. We're here to bring light, love, and laughter to each and every one of your islands of brilliance.